I will say this.
Future of late night.
I will say something nice that I think Tyree's a sweet, gentle soul, and the only way he can really stand up for himself is to put his hands in fists. You know, he honestly believes he's going to be the leader of the world. I mean, have you heard that spiel yet?
Still. No, it is no still. That's a girl. This is real talk.
Really?
Tyree Sneed runs these streets. And pretty soon, Tyree Sneed will be president of the world. The world. And I intend to be right there by his side. Yes.
I know what you want to do. Once he becomes leader, you're going to knock him over and take his place.
No. All right. Of course, Todd Morris is an opportunist. I always have been. But I see something great with Tyree. See something great. Right? Of course, we have a few things to work on. But you cannot deny it, bathtub girl. Tyree Sneed is happening. He is the future of Spreaker.
Oh, my God.
Guaranteed.
Oh, my God. No. You'll be besmirching the name of Goofy Bone. Goofy Bone. Goofy Bone. Goofy Bone.
You can chant Goofy Bone's name until you're blue in the face, bathtub girl. Goofy Bone is yesterday's news. All right? Go look at the numbers from his show. Station is nonsense now. What? Stop this nonsense now. Oh, no, it's the one-angry Jew.
Yay!
I heard somebody call for a psychological evaluation.
Uh-oh.
Yes, we need a psychological evaluation, please.
I'm not going to win here.
For whom? For Bathtub Girl, yes.
Oh, Jesus.
Bathtub Girl will have to wait her turn. Who else needs a psychological evaluation?
Tyree Sneed.
No, Goofy Bone.
Why not both? We'll do both. It's 4:20, someone said. Smoke it up if you got it. Okay.
Tyree Sneed is a whack job. No, I will not stand by and allow those.
Let's hear both sides.
Goofy Bone is funny.
Yes.
You are funny. I'm not sure who's funnier. I think you might be. Well, it's a tough call. Now, did I hear some issues with my doing a show with Bill Wagner?
I didn't have a problem with it at all.
No, there were actually just wondering how you and Bill found common enemies in the new Goofy Bone. There's nothing to do with common enemies. Bill, first of all, are you talking about me coming on a news guy's show with Bill, or are you talking about the show that Bill and I did last night? Both. I think you're going to see more of that. As far as the news guy is concerned, I'm not sure, because I'm outing him as gay. And by the way, is he gay? What? I think he is gay.
I think it's a strong possibility.
Not that there's anything wrong with it, but
No.
he's gay. Now, I must bring up Apocalypse.
Oh.
Oh, no. No, I don't know if you are aware of this, but our friend Apocalypse is one of the neo-Nazis that infest Spreaker. Oh, please tell us more. Well, why don't you just go to his website, beerbarrel.net, thebeerbarrel.net, I believe it is. I have to see him promote that website. No, how funny that you haven't. Why don't you ask him about it? Oh.
Good point.
Please. I believe it is
thebeerbarrel.net. Now, our friend, the news guy, is also one of these hidden Nazis, as are our friend John and Frank, and I could name quite a few. Paul Dembski, Pastor Lindstedt. A lot of them all come from the same place. They all stem from a website called AdolfHitler.com. ADOLF Hitler.com, which then became Nimbusters.org. Which then, of course, there was no more Nimbusters because Stan Lawson, who ran Nimbusters, see, never fuck with the one angry Jew, because the one angry Jew will find every bit of information about you, more than you can ever know. In fact, I'll find more information than you think is out there or that you know. But the Nimbusters.org website went out of, they don't know what happened to that. I think they lost contact with Stan Lawson, the guy who created it. So the news guy created hateandflame.com.
Wow.
Now, hateandflame.com is the latest incarnation. However, if anybody listens to our friends John and Frank, the one John from Staten Island, John Van Soest, I believe is his name, and Frank, I haven't got a beat on Frank yet, but Frank's on my list. He's going to have to wait his turn. If anybody goes and listens to their show, you'll find out that they don't really like Jews all that much, and they don't like black people. Listen to what they say about black people and how they talk about them. And as far as the news guy is concerned, I would like to know why we've never heard from Mrs. News Guy. When I asked him on, did you happen to listen to Goofy's show, not tonight, but the night before? Yes. And so you heard me ask the news guy about his wife, Mrs. News Guy, who he mentions at least once or twice per show. Yes. I'm going to go out and buy something from Mrs. News Guy. Needs to do something for Mrs. News Guy. Mrs. News Guy this, Mrs. News Guy that. But Mrs. News Guy is AWOL. Nobody's ever heard from Mrs. News Guy. So I asked the news guy, what time is Mrs. News Guy awake? No. She can't come to the phone and even say hello. She's sleeping. Oh, what time is it there? 7:10 in the morning. All right. What time does she wake up? Did you notice that he wasn't capable of answering that question? I noticed that the news guy started chimping. Chimping is exactly what he did. By the way, chimping.com is another website that the neo-Nazis like. Something happened to that. I have to go check that. Let me bring up my investigational software, and I can give you the full. The full lowdown on the neo-Nazi infestation of. Apocalypse website is thebeerbarrel.net. You got that? Thebeerbarrel.net. Take a good look at it. There's a nice picture of Adolf Hitler having lunch with his lieutenants. Apocalypse, also known as a taco, please. Would you like to see a picture of Apocalypse? I have a picture of him. Not exactly the most handsome, not exactly the most handsome of gentlemen, but, well, you know. So I imagine that I'm creating a little bit of more Spreaker drama. There's a website out there called shitskin.com. You'll find a lot of these guys on there. You'll find plenty of them over at Chimpout. Chimpout.com is another one. And but the beerbarrel.net is all Apocalypse. That's his.
Wow.
Doesn't like Jews. I don't think he's too fond of black people either. Now, you want to tie our friend, the news guy, into all the neo-Nazis. Just take a look at tell him that, well, some of these websites are Nazi websites. The news guy will say, well, I'm for free speech. Well, isn't that fucking convenient? While he's for free speech, I would very much like to hear, of course now it won't matter because maybe he'll create something, but I would very much like to hear from Mrs. News Guy, because I'm pretty sure that we have a gay Nazi on our hands, and that would be the News Guy.
Oh my God. Wow.
Now, when you call for Spreaker Drama, you should call me, because I can provide as no one else can.
Yes, I see that. Does all of this neo-Nazism have anything to do with Guy Shay?
No.
No.
Has nothing to do with Guy Shay.
Do you think that Guy Shay turned more to this neo-Nazi type character?
Say the question again.
Do you believe that DJ Bad Guy's, well, Guy Shay's whole transformation into DJ Bad Guy may be a result from learning about this information that you just put out here on the show?
No.
Oh.
He has nothing to do with any of these websites.
Crazy.
He is completely separate. You may make up your own mind as to what he is or is not based on what he does on his show, but he has nothing to do with any of these websites. However, all the cast of characters that you see in the News Guy show, for the most part, they all come from Nimbusters, the AdolfHitler.com website. Let me make sure that's a .com. Give me a second here. Oh, there he is. There's a picture. I'll tell you. Apocalypse is a very bald man with hair on the sides of his head. But, well, they sort of cover his ears like earmuffs. He looks like he's got earmuffs when he wears glasses. He's a very fat man with a sort of a monkey-looking nose. Not exactly what you would expect from the avatar that he keeps putting up there with his name.
Oh.
Is there anything else that you needed to know?
Well, I think you have totally opened an entirely new chapter.
The Jew always abides.
Now, I do have a question. What about Bill Wagner? How often will he be coming on your show? And what will be the subject matter to come in those upcoming shows with Bill Wagner?
Well, that's an interesting question, and I suggest that you continue to tune in to find out.
And where might we find your show?
On Spreaker, One Angry Jew.
They would just put in One Angry Jew in the search engine and find you?
In fact, if you put in One Angry Jew with spaces, you'll find everything.
What about those shows that you deleted? Are they on the YouTube channel somewhere? Because I really did like them.
What shows are you referring to?
I guess they were 3 weeks ago and back. You did a number of different shows.
The Debbie period.
Well, there were some other shows in there too besides her, but yeah, I like those too. It was the truth.
Well, their shows are not gone. They're just not on Spreaker.
They're just private.
Yeah. I have tried to make it very clear to Debbie that I don't hate her.
Okay.
I don't even, let me think about this. Do I dislike her? I don't like her, so I guess that means I dislike her.
Right. But she's not important.